My cousin tried to ruin my engagement because she couldn't stand that someone loved me more than they ever loved her. So I made her watch the guy she obsessed over choose me instead. My cousin Lily has had one personality trait since she was 15. If you're happy, she's personally offended. And if someone gives you attention, she decides they were meant for her all along. Not in a cute, hopeless, romantic way, in a dangerous, delusional way. Her tragic love story started with a guy named Mason she met at a beach bonfire 6 years ago. They talked for maybe 20 minutes. He asked for her Snapchat, then never messaged again. Most people would move on. Lily built an entire villain origin story around it. Apparently losing her soulmate meant she deserved everyone else's. First was her own roommate in college. Lily spent a month befriending the girl's boyfriend, sending him late-night memes, accidentally brushing his hand, then one night crawled into his bed claiming she was sleepwalking. When her roommate kicked her out, she cried about heartbreak trauma. Then at our aunt's anniversary party, Lily cornered the DJ, my aunt's husband's nephew, and kept telling him, "It's okay, you can admit you feel the connection." He didn't. Security had to escort her outside because she tried to kiss him mid-song. By the time I met Caleb, I made sure she didn't know a thing about him. I kept my relationship private, blocked her from my stories, and dodged every "when will you find someone" conversation like it was a landmine. For 2 whole years, it worked. Then I slipped. I told my mom we were planning a proposal trip. Just mentioned it, and somehow Lily's ears detected the word proposal like a bat hearing a mosquito. She hugged me and said, "I'm so happy for you." But her eyes, they were already plotting. 1 week later, Caleb showed me a DM request, a fake account with no profile photo. "Your fiance's cousin here. Just wanted to say hi." We laughed. He blocked it. But Lily never stops at one attempt. 2 weeks before the proposal trip, Caleb planned a surprise dinner for us at a rooftop restaurant. When we arrived, the hostess whispered, "Your sister is already seated." I don't have a sister. We walk out to the patio and there she is, Lily, in a silk red dress, sitting at our reserve table, holding Caleb's jacket like she was waiting for him. "Oh," she gasped. "I thought this was just a friendly dinner." Caleb and I had such a deep talk last week. He told me he wished he'd met me first. Caleb looked like he'd been hit with a frying pan. "We've never talked," he said. "Ever." She burst into tears instantly. Oscar-worthy performance. Screaming about how I was stealing another man from her, how I never understood what real love was, how losing Mason ruined her life. I walked away. Caleb followed. But inside, I was done letting her ruin anything. And here's the twist. Mason, the supposed soulmate who ghosted her, he wasn't some mystical, tragic character. He was my coworker's brother. I'd met him once at a barbecue. Nice guy. Engaged, actually. But when I told him what Lily had done, the fake DMs, the rooftop stunt, the constant obsession, he said one sentence that made everything click. "She drove to my fiance's workplace 2 years ago and introduced herself as my girlfriend. We had to get security involved. So I asked him a favor. We took a photo together at a family fair. Nothing romantic, just both holding lemonade, and I posted it with the caption, 'Crazy how paths reconnect.' Lily lost her mind. She called every relative we had. She showed up at my house at midnight crying that I had stolen her destiny again. 2 days later, at our family brunch, I brought Caleb, and Mason and his fiancée showed up too. Lily went pale. The fiancé walked right up and said, 'You ever show up at my job again, I'll file another report.' Lily ran out of the restaurant, sobbing. Caleb proposed a week later on our trip. Lily posted a quote on Instagram, 'Some people destroy love because they've never experienced it.' I didn't comment, but I did send her a wedding invitation. Front row, right where she has to watch the man she thought she could steal put a ring on my finger.